This is the Texaco Star Academic Challenge. Top flight competition between teams from Houston-area high schools.
Seattle man.
Seattle man!
Now, here's the man with the questions, Chip Beal.
Welcome to the Texaco Star Academic Challenge. This is the last of our round of 16 matches. After this, the quarterfinals. Who will it be going on? Clear Creek or Strake Jesuit? Should be a good match. Actually, Strake Jesuit won the first ever Texaco Star Academic Challenge back in 1987. And Clear Creek won it the second year. Okay, players, the warm-up round is upon us. This sound means you're right. This sound means your answer is incorrect. This tone, the end of each quarter. Good luck to both teams. Here's your first question. It's worth 5 points. Many Australian settlers occupied land illegally during the 19th century. What were these settlers called?
Clear Creek, I know. Squatters.
Squatters, that's right. For 10 points, what type of heap is a pile of vegetable material allowed to break down?
Clear Creek, I know. Manure heap.
And used to improve the soil, Strake Jesuit.
Jesuit Michael. Compost.
Compost heap, that's right. Now Jesuit on the scoreboard. For 5 points, this is a multiple choice question. You and a person who have the same phenotype might well share an apartment complex.
Strake Jesuit David. The same appearance.
The other choice is zodiac sign, prominent cheekbones, income level, or taste for modern music.
Clear Creek Mark. Prominent cheekbones.
That is the choice. And we must award the points to Clear Creek. I have a 10-point math question. Each of a group of 50 girls is blonde or brunette, and is blue-eyed or brown-eyed. Now, if 14 are blue-eyed blondes, 31 are brunettes, and 18 are brown-eyed, then what is the number of brown-eyed brunettes? I'll read that one again. Each of a group of 50 girls is blonde or brunette and is blue-eyed or brown-eyed. If 14 are blue-eyed blondes, 31 are brunettes, and 18 are brown-eyed, then what is the number of brown-eyed brunettes?
Clear Creek, a nil. 18.
It's not 18. The question goes to Jesuit with a 10-10 tie. The answer is 13. A visual question now. Look at your monitor here in the Channel 2 studio and look at this close-up photograph. Identify the subject.
Strake Jesuit Stephen.
That's a scale.
Clear Creek?
Justin.
Balance.
Both of those are good guesses. That's a typewriter, however. Our old friend, the obsolete typewriter. For 10 points, a long-held romantic myth that she survived was recently put to rest after...
Strake Jesuit Stephen.
Anastasia.
Good answer, and a quick one. Question, forensic specialists identify the remains of which daughter of Tsar Nicholas II? For 5 points, 32% of all genes now found in this breed derive from just 4 17th and 18th century individuals. Name this most carefully bred breed of racehorse.
Strake Jesuit Stephen.
Arabian.
No, that's a good try. Clear Creek. Name another breed.
Justin.
Stallion.
Thoroughbred. For 10 points, in 1795, John Jay resigned as Chief Justice to become governor of which state?
Clear Creek, a nil. Virginia.
Not that one. Strake Jesuit.
Stephen.
New York.
New York, that's correct. For 5 points, what name did John Smith give in 1614 to what was to become a region of 6 states?
Clear Creek, a nil. Commonwealth of Virginia.
Strake Jesuit. That region of 6 states, now known as New England. For 5 points, I have an audio question. Name this sportscaster.
Wilbur Marshall has been all over this.
Strake Jesuit, shown.
John Madden.
Sure. For 10 points, I have a multiple choice question. Which scientist would be most interested in El Nino? A chemist, a geneticist, a physicist, a meteorologist?
Strake Jesuit Michael.
A meteorologist.
And not an archaeologist. For 5 points, what is the relative humidity when the absolute humidity is 3 grams per cubic meter and the air has a capacity of 12 grams per cubic meter?
Strake Jesuit Stephen.
25%.
25% is absolutely right. I have a choice question for 10 points. Which muscle is located below the waist? Triceps, deltoids, scapula, trapezius, or sartorius?
Strake Jesuit Shome.
Sartorius.
That's the one. Jesuit adding to their lead. For 5 points, I have a math question. One parking lot measures 35 feet by 40 feet. Another measures 112 feet by 50 feet. What is the ratio of the area of the larger lot to the smaller one reduced to lowest terms?
Strake Jesuit Stephen.
20 to...
You have all those.
Clear Creek Mark.
1 to 4.
4 to 1. For 10 points, I have a visual question. This painting, The Embarkation of the Queen of Sheba, reflects the classical landscape style. Name the artist, the country of his birth, or the century during which the painting was made. Artist, country, or century. Any one of those three.
Strake Jesuit Shome.
Vermeer.
Not Jan Vermeer. Clear Creek.
Tron.
17th century?
17th century is right. Claude Lorrain and France. For 5 points, Queen Elizabeth I and Mary, Queen of Scots, were mortal enemies indeed, as Elizabeth ordered Mary's beheading. Nevertheless, their tombs lie side by side in what famous London resting place?
Clear Creek Justin.
Westminster Abbey.
That's the one. We're out of time in the warm-up round. We'll come back and meet the players and resume play in the bonus round. We're glad you've stayed with us for more of the Texaco Star Academic Challenge. It's 25 for Clear Creek, 60 for Strake Jesuit. Now we will focus on the outstanding contestants on today's program. And first of all, meet the Clear Creek team from League City, Texas. The captain is Justin Lee, a junior. Hugh O'Brien, Youth Foundation Ambassador. That would be last year, right? International Court of Justice in Houston-area Model United Nations, and he attended the National Young Leaders Conference in Washington, D.C. Next is Anil Kalia, or Kalia.
Kalia.
Kalia, yes. Junior, Spanish Honor Society member, UIL Current Events team member, Model UN participant, and performed with the choir at the Texas Music Educators Association. Now we turn to Mark Chan, a sophomore. He's an area band member, plays the French horn, and a member of the UIL math team. Then Tran, a senior, Hugh O'Brien youth delegate, 2 years ago, ambassador of the Houston-area Model United Nations. Their alternates, Kenny Kondo and Nirav Desai. Their coach, Donna Berner. That's the team from Clear Creek, from League City, Texas. Now, let's meet the young men from Strake Jesuit College Prep. The captain is Stephen Fontenot, a junior. He's a member of the tennis club, Model UN. And next to him is David Stignant, a senior, water polo player, a swimmer, National Merit Commended student. And now, Michael Mundy, a senior, member of the newspaper staff and literary magazine, and he's a National Merit Commended student. And finally, Shom Sarkar is a senior, newspaper writer, and a National Merit semi-finalist. Their alternates are Kelvin Liu and Brandon Byers. Their coaches, Will Volding and Max Eberts. That is the team from Strake Jesuit College Prep, the first ever champions of the Texaco Star Academic Challenge. Now our judges. First of all, from the University of Houston's Department of Physics, Dr. Tom Hudson. And the president of Marching Auxiliaries of America, Mike Mastandria. Their decisions are final. Clear Creek and Strake Jesuit, here we go with the bonus round. Your first toss-up is this, a 10-pointer. Tariq Aziz is a deputy prime minister of what nation?
Strake Jesuit Stephen.
Iraq.
Iraq is right. For 10 points. So Stephen, David, Michael, and Shom, here's your poetry bonus. For 5 points, what is the last word in this John Dryden couplet? Errors like straws upon the surface flow. He that would search for pearls must dive
Below.
Yes, you figured it out. For 10 points, in this poem, Tennyson wrote, "And may there be no moaning at the bar when I put out to sea." Name it.
The wave no.
Your answer?
No idea.
Clear Creek, do you know?
Do you know something about him?
Your answer?
We don't know yet.
The answer is crossing the bar. Now you know. Okay, here's a toss-up worth 10. There is a certain crime that if it is attempted, it is punishable. But if it is committed, it is not punishable. What is it?
Clear Creek, Mark.
Suicide?
Suicide is right, Mark. Okay. Mark will be joined by Tran, Anil, and Justin on this island bonus. For 5 points, due to its ice cap, no one is sure whether this huge island is one island or many. Can you name it?
Greenland. Greenland?
That's the one. For 10 points, which island in the South Atlantic was discovered by Davova Castella on Holy Thursday, the 40th day after Easter, and the day commemorating Christ's...
Island?
Should have waited to hear the rest of the question. Day commemorating Christ's bodily ascent into heaven.
Ascension Island.
Ascension Island is right. For 10 points, a toss-up. When Great Britain and the United States signed the Oregon Treaty in 1846, Britain gained control over a territory later known as British Columbia, while the U.S. gained land that would eventually form 3 states. Name the 3 states.
Clear Creek and Hill.
Oregon, Washington, and Idaho.
Gained by the Oregon Territory. Very good, Emil. Okay, unmanned spacecraft is this bonus. I will give you the launch date, name, and nationality of an unmanned spacecraft, and you give the name of the body in our solar system that was its initial destination. For 5 points, September 1959, USSR, Luna.
The moon?
Sure. For 10 points, August 1975, U.S., Viking.
Mars?
Mars is correct. For 15 points, March 1986. European Space Agency, Giotto.
Mercury.
Your answer?
Venus?
Not Venus, Jesuit.
Your answer?
Mars.
No, we thought 1986 might lead you to Halley's Comet, and that was the answer. For 10 points, I have a music question. The love theme from a major motion picture is heard next. Identify the motion picture.
Clear Creek, Mark.
Mortal Beloved?
But it's not that.
Strake Jesuit, David. Terms of endearment.
So, audience, do you know? Romeo and Juliet is right, with Chip Beal at the piano in that rendition. Okay, here's a 10-point toss-up. In 1945, South African leader Jan Smuts helped draft what in San Francisco?
Strake Jesuit, Stephen.
The UN Charter.
UN Charter is right. Jesuit, here is your women bonus. We're looking for the centuries during which these famous women lived. For 5 points, Emily Dickinson.
19th.
That is correct. For 10 points, Mary, Queen of Scots.
18th. No, 17th. No,
Is it that?
No, 16th.
16th.
They talked themselves into the right answer, yes. For 15 points, Lucretia Borgia.
Borgia, that's
15th.
I think so.
15th.
15th.
Good teamwork. And for 20 points, Sappho.
Okay, that's
Usually we leave the hardest for last in the bonus series. See if they can pull off the clean sweep.
I don't know.
Your answer?
5th BC.
I didn't hear you.
5th BC.
That's not the answer, Clear Creek.
Your answer?
4th BC.
6th BC. There's the tone. That's the end of the bonus round. When we return, we'll play 60 seconds, and these will be your subjects. Starts with N, sports, spelling, and the secret category. Thanks for staying with us. More academic competition in a moment. First, this look at the score. 65 for Clear Creek, 125 for Strake Jesuit. Questions used on this program are provided by Questions Unlimited of Columbus, Ohio. Now, 60 seconds. You pick a subject. You've got 1 minute to answer as many 10-point questions as you can. When time has expired, that's it. The second team may pick up on any of the leftovers. And if you get a clean sweep, you'll get 20 points as our free gift. Clear Creek, Justin and company, you're up to bat.
Starts with N.
Starts with N is their choice. Start the clock. Here we go. All answers to these short and sweet clues start with the letter N. State with atom testing and lots of neon.
Nebraska.
Balanced dietary program.
Nutrition.
How a horse would vote in Congress.
Nay.
In South Bend, Indiana, and in Paris, France.
Notre Dame.
Bridge bid that excludes Donald and Marla.
No Trump.
Real life untouchable hero.
Ness.
Some look down theirs, others turn theirs up.
Nose.
Your mother's daughter's husband's son.
Nephew.
He may give you the prints, but a blackmailer keeps these.
Negatives.
Beauticians file them, carpenters drive them. That is correct, so that's 90 points. Oh, how they wish they'd had the first one right, then they would have gotten their 120, but Strake Jesuit starts with N, state with atom testing and lots of neon.
Is it Nevada.
Home of Las Vegas, yes. Okay, so a net 80 for Clear Creek. Strake Jesuit, it's your turn.
What are we going for? We'll take sports.
They'll go for sports, okay? Start the clock. Here we go. What California beach town is home to the prestigious Cypress Point Golf Club?
Pebble Beach.
What 1942 bowl game was moved to Durham, North Carolina due to worries after the attack at Pearl Harbor?
Aloha Bowl.
In what sport do you get 2 points for a takedown?
Wrestling.
What pro sport had the first athlete indicted for a crime committed during play?
Boxing.
In which type of fishing is the hook decorated with feathers to make it look
Fly.
like? Who defeated Arnold Palmer in a playoff to win his first major tournament in 1962?
Jack Nicklaus.
Which infielder generally wears the smallest glove?
First baseman.
The French Open is played on which type of surface? In figure skating, what is the highest possible score a judge can award?
6.
What 5-letter word means the first shot with a wood club on a golf hole made from a tee? And time ran out before we got a chance to answer it. Mike Mastandria, how many points?
60.
60 points on sports. Clear Creek, a possible 40 points for you. What 1942 bowl game was moved to Durham, North Carolina due to worries after the attack at Pearl Harbor?
Your answer?
Fiesta Bowl.
I don't think either of those bowls existed in 42, did they, Mike?
They were,
The
no,
Rose
neither
Bowl.
were around.
What pro sport had the first athlete indicted for a crime committed during play? What do you think?
Your answer?
Baseball.
No, it's hockey. Please, no discussion in the audience. Which infielder generally wears the smallest glove?
No, they didn't. They said first.
Your answer?
Second base.
Yes, that's right. And what 5-letter word means the first... Drive is right. First shot with a wood club on a golf hole made from a tee. And that is the end of the 60 seconds round. In a moment, we'll come back with a final round we call Stump the Experts. We're all set for the fourth and final quarter. It's 175 Clear Creek, 195 Strake Jesuit. Winner goes on to the quarterfinals. Good luck as we enter the difficult round, which we dub Stump the Experts. A 20-point visual question. Look at your screen. State the third line of output after the execution of the lines on this computer program. We will give you plenty of time to digest all of this. The third line of output after the execution.
Strake Jesuit David. 2 is not a factor of 3.
Clear Creek, the third line of output after the execution of the lines on this computer program. 5 is not a factor of 21. For 15 points, it's defined as the increase in value of a piece of property, such as a common stock or a parcel of land.
Strake Jesuit David. Appreciation.
Between when it is bought and when it is sold, what two-word term names this type of profit subject to recent tax policy?
Clear Creek, a nil. Capital gain.
Capital gains is right. Clear Creek draws to within 5. I have a 20-pointer. Name the only U.S. senator from the 11 Confederate states who remained loyal to the Union during the U.S. Civil War.
Clear Creek, a nil. Andrew Johnson.
That is correct. Clear Creek has taken the lead. I have a 15-pointer. The power of which transparent objects is measured in diopters?
Clear Creek, Mark. Lenses.
Very good, Mark. I have now a 20-point question. It's a music question. This longtime American favorite was enjoyed first as a book, then as a musical play, and finally as a movie. Listen to this song and tell me from which musical it comes.
Clear Creek, Justin.
Porgy and Bess.
No, but that's a good try.
Strake Jesuit Michael.
Tales of the South Pacific.
Anybody in the audience figure that one out? Showboat is right. In another Chip Beal rendition. Okay, here's a 15-pointer. The best-known studies of adolescence by Margaret Mead were conducted on what U.S. possession?
Clear Creek, a nil. Puerto Rico.
Not that one. Strake Jesuit, take a 15-point guess.
Stephen.
Hawaii.
Samoa. For 20 points, in which newspaper did Joel Chandler Harris first write about Uncle Remus?
Clear Creek, Mark. Washington Post.
Not that newspaper. Strake Jesuit.
Shome.
New York Times.
That was the Atlanta Constitution. For 15 points, if all knew what others say about them, there would not be 4 friends in the world. Was written by what 17th century French thinker?
Strake Jesuit Michael.
Descartes.
No, but that's a good try. Clear Creek.
A nil. Voltaire.
It was Blaise Pascal. Here's a 20-pointer. Some authors become the voice of a generation. Match each title with its author. Here are the titles. Generation X. On the Road. This Side of Paradise. And The Me Decade. The authors, Tom Wolfe, Douglas Coupland, F. Scott Fitzgerald, and Jack Kerouac. The authors again, Wolfe, Coupland, Fitzgerald, Kerouac. The titles, Generation X, On the Road, This Side of Paradise, and The Me Decade.
Strake Jesuit Stephen.
Generation X, Coupland. On the Road, Jack Kerouac. This Side of Paradise, Fitzgerald. Me Decade, Wolf.
Very good, Stephen. 20 points. I have a 20-point art question. Look at your screen. This oil painting is the work of a well-known American pop artist. Name him.
Strake Jesuit Stephen.
Liechtenstein.
Roy Lichtenstein. Jesuit.
2 minutes left.
I have a 20-pointer. Was that the 2-minute warning?
2-minute warning.
Okay. What country threatens the USA in Tom Clancy's post-Cold War thriller, Debt of Honor?
Strake Jesuit Michael.
Iraq.
Not Iraq. Clear Creek, you could retake the lead. Debt of Honor.
Clear Creek Mark.
England.
No, it's Japan. For 15 points, someone flies on a direct plane flight from Rabat to Tripoli. Over parts of what 4 countries will they fly? From Rabat to Tripoli.
Strake Jesuit Stephen.
Morocco, Algeria, Tunisia, Libya.
You got them all. Here's a 20-pointer. Dioxin emissions are mainly a byproduct of incineration of medical and municipal waste that contains some form of what chemical element?
Strake Jesuit, David. Carbon.
Not carbon. Clear Creek, take a 20-point guess.
Clear Creek, Mark.
Oxygen.
Chlorine. For 15 points, according to the dietary laws listed in Deuteronomy, a creature of the sea may be eaten if it possesses what two things? Scales and fins. For 20 points, listen to this string quartet in D major and identify its Austrian composer.
Strake Jesuit, Michael.
Mozart.
Not that one. Clear Creek.
Clear Creek, Mark.
Liszt.
No. Haydn. For 15 points, Jennifer Greenway's A Real Little Bunny is a sequel to which Marjorie Williams classic?
Strake Jesuit, Shome.
The Velveteen Rabbit.
The Velveteen Rabbit is right. For 20 points, what was the nationality of Khalil Gibran? Author of The Prophet.
Clear Creek, Anil.
Palestinian.
Can you take it straight, Jesuit?
Stephen.
Iranian.
Both of you close. Lebanese. There's the tone. The contest is over. The score may now be declared official. The final 225 Clear Creek, 265 Strake Jesuit. Excellent game played by both teams. We wish Strake Jesuit the best of luck as they advance into the quarterfinals. Quarterfinal starts next week on our show with the game between Memorial and Brazos Wood. Chip Veal, don't miss that one.
Join us again next Saturday when two more Houston area teams compete on the Texaco Star Academic.